should be working now. What's up, NVK? Wait a sec. For some people to click the new link. Audience will probably be small today, but that's okay. Alright, yeah, I don't know. I think sometimes I have to just reset the server. Like, I'm running everything through here, so I don't have to disconnect to do IRL. But I didn't change any settings. I just reset the server and it was fine. It was like my OBS wasn't connected to here. It's just, it happened when I switched scenes. I don't know what caused that, but we're good now. Also, I didn't push a notification. Damn. Yeah, it's gonna be really hard because I just have this 24/7 thing, and until we get like breakout velocity numbers, or I think we need like 100 plus 150 live viewers during the day, and then like to sustain like 30 or 40 overnight for the European and Asian hours, or else it's gonna be so hard. Because if there's only like 5 people in here or 10 people, it might get boring. But if price is pumping, then there will be people to talk to. And if it reaches like 1,000 live viewers, then the chat should be entertaining. I don't even know if this is right. Am I the only one in here? Yeah, Master and me holding it down, and you NVK. We don't need anyone else. Who cares? It's fucking, it doesn't matter. Let's go. Well, it's good that Litecoin starting is like moving higher over the last, over yesterday, and then so far since this new daily candle opened about an hour ago. We just need a breakout above this trend line, above these recent highs, and we will get a vertical move like this, but stronger. MK, god damn it. You're not supposed to swap all your LTC for XRP. Litecoin post about XRP. Guys, somehow, even though even though this channel, it's not appealing as much to Litecoin people, like I had like more impressions and more views by far, by like 10x than the peak of Litecoin search interest back in like late November last year or early December. So I think this is going to work. I got more views on some of those videos than I've ever gotten for any Litecoin content. And it's been like 2 days since I posted them. So once Litecoin finally regathers some interest, it's gonna be crazy. I haven't looked at anything today. Just working. But I like that CMF is building higher lows here as price continues to retest the lows. This could be the end of this correction. I know Technical analysts are all over the place. A lot calling for much lower. A lot keep posting about top signals. But I don't know, this to me could reverse any moment. So many eyeballs. We're literally the only consistent Litecoin channel. Me and Kyle. I'll be here every day. And I haven't checked on Kyle in a while. Let's check. How's he been doing? I watched a few of his podcasts recently. He's been grinding for a long time. He has to put a lot more work into his than mine. He's been going solid for 2 years. Yo, what up, EK? How you doing? Good to see you in here. I kind of feel like Bitcoin's going to retrace and fill this gap at least, and then potentially head for one more low, or just... I think if Bitcoin does do this, it's enough for Litecoin to break out of this range. We're literally just going sideways against BTC here. But building some momentum in on balance volume. This is not a good exchange to look at actually, because it's very low volume. Coinbase is better. Hold, yeah. I would not sell Litecoin even though there's risk to the downside. Would not sell any Litecoin. I don't know why you'd sell. It's possible to retrace more, but you've got the ETF news and like 90% odds of approval within a month or so. You've got plans from treasuries, even though I disagree with them. But you got plans from at least Luxfolio to buy another $100 million worth, Canadian dollars worth. You've got positive network stats, growing adoption of MWeb. You still are in this tight, compressed volatility. Historical volatility is super low. And we're compressing right up against the spot where you'd expect a major like 50, 100% move or more. Right, it's the same as Dogecoin from last cycle or XRP from the previous. Let's just look at this one more time. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Whatever. We always talk about technical analysis. I never take fractals or anything seriously, but given the sentiment around Litecoin, the expectations, and knowing what it is, the potential narrative change, I don't know. I'm more in alignment with Master's price targets, even though I come to the same conclusion. Like, we have different views. I think it's all about total network volume, total users times, like quantity of users times the value that they're trading. And the network should be worth some multiple of that. It should be worth, Litecoin actually should trade at a much higher speculative premium because the path for growth is much more likely than BTC. So it's like the absolute inverse. of what it should be. I think LTZ against BTC, if we go to the longest chart here, I think it should look like the inverse of this if the market was rational. It should be worth almost nothing here. It's so hard for money to achieve network effects. But now that it's proven itself as the second dominant Bitcoin chain, it should have been slowly grinding higher with relative increase in market share. It was literally the exact opposite. Yeah, the monthly chart. Oh yeah, if MEIP has another 100 million purchase coming too, there's not that much supply to buy. That's a huge percentage, right? Like even MEIP's first buy, if you think about it in total percentage terms of like the circulating supply, it's much more significant than almost all of Sailor's purchases of Bitcoin. But there's no talk about it. Right, it's over 1% of the supply was bought in a short amount of time. Yeah, I don't love relying on technical analysis, but we talk about it because there's something to talk about every day. But on the monthly chart, yeah, it looks pretty bullish. I just don't form opinions based on charts. I was around when Bitcoin wasn't even really charted at all. And I remember the few technical analysts out there sucked. Like, I don't know. There were some dominant voices back here predicting Bitcoin at like 2K and then massive correction. I just remember all the dominant charts back here were super wrong. And nobody foresaw this crazy bull market of 2017. Almost nobody, like 0 people, foresaw that. Same with Dogecoin and same with XRP when they both had their biggest runs. So I expect almost everyone to be wrong, and specifically with price targets to Litecoin, because I see almost no one that understands what it is or sees the narrative potential. And I know it's 100% guaranteed that everyone will see it at some point. If either speculative congestion happens on BTC in a blow off or just over a long enough time frame, this process that's been happening for like almost 10 years just continues and persists, and Bitcoin could run out of steam and Litecoin could just start pumping and run on momentum, just like 2017. But it's just a much stronger case for Litecoin than any point in its history now to own it, compared to the actual interest in buying it is at an all-time low, practically. So that's why. It's mainly sentiment divergence from reality and what the future of this place is going to look like. Oh, the sound cut out for a bit? I don't know what happens. My new stream setup, I thought it would have just worked flawlessly because I have a brand new computer. And like brand new IRL setup, brand new everything. But I've had a lot of issues so far, so hopefully that these issues don't persist. I've tried to correct the problems, but I want this to work flawlessly so that the stream doesn't shut down when we have momentum. I kind of want to preview a little bit of my Litecoin content. I'm not going to record this stream or this part. I'll cut it out. But I have a bunch of stuff planned for when price finally breaks out. If you guys want to see a trailer. That was just me. Alright, there's only like 12 people in here, so I don't mind showing. Just don't record it. I'll just skip around in this video, but it's like 30 minutes. I plan to play it as Litecoin's breaking out. It's actually themed for Halloween stuff. So let's watch a little bit of it. This is like a sneak peek.
Where'd he go? Wasn't he?
I can talk
done?
over it, yeah. I think you guys can hear me.
Died, bro. It's over.
I'm trying to take the Halloween theme
Wait.
and Litecoin's birthday and use Ghost Chain, that people call it, as like a strength, not a weakness. The classic, nice. So my thinking here...
I was buried, mocked, memed, forgotten. They said I was too slow, too old, too cheap to chase. But time moves different when your blocks still breathe. You didn't see me, didn't need me, but you will. Oh, you will.
Alright, this part, like if price is breaking out, I guess I don't have to explain it, you guys probably will get it. It's supposed to be like a black hole, sucking everyone in. All the influencers that said it was useless, getting fucked. Don't tell anyone. I don't want this to be shown. I probably shouldn't have shown it. But I just wanted nobody to expect anything. But you can watch the next one, and then I'm not going to show anything else. Because I want to save the best stuff for...
They said I was a clone, a copy without a crown. But I got the same bones, just no one wrote me down.
Still here, frightening. The ghost they left is lightning. While they dance with smoke and hype, I kept my rhythm tight. Now they're whispering my name, but I already changed the game. You praise the chain with fees, but mock the one that frees. We move the same blocks, but I don't sell dreams. Same code, no cloud, same weight, less shout. You bow to the brand I built without.
Alright. It's a preview. For you guys. It's like 30 minutes. I think the best party style stuff is but I wanted to make it haunted, like we're haunting them, and using Ghost Chain as a strength. Yeah, that's just kind of the intro. But I'll delete that part of the recording. Yeah, I think the community will like all the Litecoin theme stuff that I have. It'll eventually merge with my own story arc that I'm working on. But honestly, it will sound a lot better if price is pumping, and I know that. And then the anti-maximalist stuff will be released around the same time. That has like similar emotional weight, I think. $13. That was sick, thanks. Yeah, this project will get progressively better over time. It's like gonna be 6 months, maybe even a year of twice a week releases. It just kind of depends on timing. Let's watch it again. Well, let's save it. Let's save it because it won't feel the same if you see it too many times. Master. We gotta, I don't even want to watch it too many times because I'll, feel like it's less good. I'm just bored right now because we're going sideways in price. I want to give people something to look forward to. Good thing you recorded. Yeah, I guess you can zoom or like scroll back probably and watch it again. It's good. Play it again. No, we got we gotta save it. You know, we gotta save it for. I wanted to just like have it be a surprise, but there's only 13 of you guys in here now. It's both haunting and like a party at the same time. Save it, yes. Okay. Well, let's look at this TD sequential indicator. The old Tom DeMark countdown. Think we bottomed here against ETH. We're on a 9 on the weekly, which was a topping and previous bottom signal. We still have like volume and this TD sequential used in tandem work pretty well. We have bullish divergence here. So from a technical perspective, we have those two signs plus an inverse head and shoulders pattern all kind of simultaneously happening. Formation of this right shoulder. And then we have LTZUSD right underneath the major area of resistance, while ETH's like struggling at all-time highs. So it's time to pump, and honestly, if my project aligns right, it's gonna be really fun for everyone. Give this community a goddamn voice. Yeah, the end is near, so you might as well enjoy the last 6 months. Yeah, exactly. I'll just probably play a bunch of these that I have already created on loop with the price ticker going. And honestly, new people will come in probably all the time if search interest is skyrocketing. And just stay for the hype. I know we can keep momentum because I have like so much stuff. So I was grinding. That's why I wasn't live for I don't even know when I started. It was like every waking moment. LTC XRP, can we please break up here? It's very annoying. Trading at all-time lows against this stupid coin. Transaction stats probably, that's about the same. Bitcoin is, BTC is kind of a meme. To me, every time I look at this, I just laugh. I laugh because the narrative is like hardest money ever. And I see $37 median transaction values and no usage of any of the tools that they said would scale it. It's hilarious. Giant meme. Bitcoin Cash meme. Eric, it's written. Listen to the signal and hear it all is. Spiritually aligned, perfectly balanced. Yeah, I don't know what really caused me. Well, I do. It's like a combination of a lot of things. But yeah, if this plays out the way I envision in my head, there's some like, I feel like there's something helping me. Something that like motivated me beyond myself, potentially. I'm just a human like everyone else. I feel like there is sometimes some things we don't understand, forces at play that we can't measure with our own senses that move us in a direction. Yeah. Agreed. We'll see. We'll see if it works. It's still like a lot of unknowns. So I'm just gonna keep, I just gotta keep going. Not really, I don't really focus on what people say. Or if viewer counts aren't that great at first, I just gotta stick it out. Oh yeah, is the chicken sign down now? I think they took it down now. But I could go check it out tonight. We could go tonight and look for it. If, I think the hours, oh yeah, it's 10 p.m. I probably can't go. I guess I could go on the street and look up at it. But this Highline Walk is closed. Yeah, we need the chicken sign. You guys need to meet me here, IRL. Chicken sign gathering. If anyone asks to do an interview with me, I'm gonna tell them, meet me on the street at the chicken sign. Or no interview. What else could we look at? I feel like we review the same things. And what's happened in 24 hours is not really anything. What does this AD line look like? I don't think this indicator's that useful. Straight up into the right though. look at the weekly of LTC and weekly of Riot. We can compare them side by side. Whoops. Is this the right company? This looks quite a bit different. What it? Oh, 2020 to now? Yeah, true, it is. It's pretty similar. Pretty much same. I don't know anything about Riot though. When I think of Riot, I think of a gaming company, but I also know there's this, I feel like a crypto miner. Or no. I don't even know. I've heard of that company like from a long time ago. I left Puerto Rico temporarily, but not leave. I just came here partially for this. We look at Heikinashi candles. This looks like even more bullish, more compression. Wonder if we look at the same with LTC, BTC. I don't know. Looks the same to me. Whoops. James 3:1. Not many of you should become teachers, my brothers, for you know that those who teach will be judged with greater strictness. That's very true. Should apply that to all the maxis and biased influencers. It is true, like the public figures are going to be judged extremely critically, and I think almost all of them are wrong. At least in the crypto realm. But also in a lot of the institutions that haven't quite failed yet. Yeah, Charlie's like no hype, just grind. Kind of leads by example. It's so weird to me that he gets judged for exiting his position in coins he bought himself than someone like Charles or someone like Vitalik that became billionaires from their coins. Or like Brad Garlinghouse. Like, people hate on Charlie more than Brad. Or Jed McCaleb. Those guys. Well, the masks are stupid. I think the masks are programmed to be stupid, to extract their money. They were hating on Charlie on X. Yeah, fuck those people. It's so easy to hate on a keyboard. I find the people that hate the most or say the most negative things are usually people that have not done really anything. Hate on people for trying something different when they like sit on their computer all day. Hate, yeah, it's quite annoying. Well, I think Charlie does like most of the Litecoin community people though. So I don't think he minds if they all get rich. I kind of want to check and see if my content showed up yet on these platforms. It's weird, it seems like they don't work over the weekends. I don't get it. Thought this was all automated. Oh, also the quality of all my stuff should be better on the streaming platforms. So for like that Litecoin content I played earlier, when it's available for streaming, it's like remastered. Will sound better on Spotify or Apple Music. What do you guys want to look at? I wish we could pull up the Masari network stats, but it costs like... Put it behind a paywall now. Let's see. Man, World Liberty Financial. Can't believe they did this, but it makes sense. They pumped the Trump meme coin and they pumped the random other tokens. And they just extracted a bunch of money here. Coin metrics. Should I go to their website or just look at it on TradingView? I wish we had the hodler data still, but we don't. What is this? Some all native units. Oh, with one coin or greater. Let's check this out. Is this right? Seems like the total circulating supply actually. some transaction fees. Nothing interesting there, I don't think. This was an interesting chart before, because I found similar patterns on with Doge from the last cycle. There's like realized value against 90-day moving average of the adjusted transfer value. This was quite interesting. You want to turn off the AC? There's not many people in here, but we're going. You want it on? Okay. Futures. Oh yeah, I forgot. Today was a holiday, so the futures market was closed yesterday, right? I want to look at that in a sec, but now that you reminded me. Futures open, gold and silver. Let's look at silver first. This looks like it's about to break to the upside. Gonna retest its previous all-time high and probably break through it. Oh, I see. That makes sense. It was open from last night till 1 p.m. and then open again. Yeah, eventually the financial system will operate 24/7, but it probably will take a while. I don't think it's gonna happen the way people imagine. This kind of looks like a running flat type correction, where there's A, B, C, high or low here. Like this. You do have 5 clear waves here. I'll pull it up. Right, it's almost exactly this 3-wave move higher, and then you can count this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see it, LTC 84? Yeah, it just popped into my head because I've seen this before in Bitcoin quite often. I don't remember exactly where, but I wanted to check out this. I need to think about what this means again. It's kind of confusing. The ratio of the network's realized value to the 90-day moving average of the adjusted transfer value. So realized value is like taking the last or is it the average spent coins? I don't know why I forgot. You're gonna stream? Nice. Huh? Okay. Okay, yeah, that's the price. Each coin was last move on the chain. That makes sense. So the realized value to the 90-day moving average of the adjusted transfer value. usually bottoms near the top and it moves up as price is going down. Makes sense. Doge's RVATD J90 is much higher. Just saying that it's more overvalued. Got all the way up to 300. The unique thing about Litecoin is it's more heavily used for real. It is more real monetary volume on the chain than almost anything else. So if you account for that, its value should be lower. Litecoin dominance. Looks like LTC BTC. My cat. I'm up here. Well guys, I don't have that much else to really update. We can just hang out here. I just can't imagine like zero front running of an ETF approval when it's 90% likely. And that should start like now. Why would you not start buying in anticipation of that at least a month ahead? Yo, what's up, Vivaci? How are you doing? This correction could be ending right now. Check wave bases again. It's probably just gonna tell us the same exact thing. Yeah. If this is correct, then it should explode upwards as soon as this correction's done. What up, Bitcoin Trasher? Like the name. Are you really back? I'm back, and I think we're back. Just in time. Lamont, what up, Sonny? Shut it down. Well, we're about to blow it up, actually, unfortunately. I've got a track for you, I told you. I'll actually show that one as well. See if you guys like this. Gonna test this audience. Don't record it again, but I have one for you. Is Master still here? Master, I'm gonna play this next one for Sunny. I want to see what he thinks. Alright, he's here. Alright. Let's find it again. Okay, we're gonna skip past this. It starts here. This is Sunny's song.
Yeah, I tweeted about it in 2017.
Oh wait.
It's basically Bitcoin, right?
I've always liked Litecoin.
Yeah, I tweeted about it in 2017. It's basically Bitcoin, right?
Yeah, this is for Sunny.
They called it ghost, said it was toast. Called it slow, a boomer's post. Now it's running, now it's hot. Funny how that memory rots. They said no devs, they said it's dead. But now they tweeting what we said. Screenshots gone, takes a raise. Now they want that silver taste. Gaslight, gatekeep, ghost chain glow. You can fake roots, but they still show. Flip flop fast when the price says go. But we been here, thought you should know. Gaslight, gatekeep, ghost chain burn. First they laugh, now they learn. Ghost chain, still alive. Who's that knocking? We survive. Gaslight, gatekeep, move that goal. Saying OG like they played a role. But we remember every post. Keep the fake love far from close. You dance for views, sold fake dreams. Chase the pumps, ignored the beams. Now the truth's too loud to miss, and you're pretending this was bliss. You like what coins? Since when, bro? You said like coins just for show. Now it moves and you repost like you sit in front row close. They get cupped it, then gaslit. Now the chain goes through their script. You don't hold, you just flip. We don't need you in the clip. Gaslight, gatekeep, ghost chain rise. We stayed low, now touch the skies. You missed out, now switch your stance now. This ain't your second dance. Gaslight, gatekeep, we don't chase. Whole chain built on quiet grace. While you spin your viral bit, we just hold and never quit.
Always said Litecoin was underrated. It was obvious. Wait, what's my password again?
Alright. That was Sunny's. Yeah, that one's like less intense. But there are others that it's a mix of like party songs and haunted music. You danced? Nice. Yeah, that style of music's like getting a little more popular today. So I'm trying to think of things that will resonate beyond crypto people, like mainstream audiences. That's who we're trying to attract. And yeah. Yeah. No, that'll ruin it. I wasn't gonna do more. That's like 3 out of 12 or something. Glad you can inspire. Yeah, thanks. I was trying to think of all the things, like the community memes that I've seen. Put them all in. I think we got a lot of... It's like, usually most Litecoin stuff won't appeal to the masses, but I think this has potential too. It's like, oh, this isn't just cool crypto-wise. I think we can make Litecoin cool, like cooler than Bitcoin, especially if price is on our side. People, again, like, it's the broader cultural resonance that you need to tell this story so that people have emotional buy-in and they're not, oh, just like, oh, it's a copy chain. I feel like if you can make that its strength, not just like make the case over writing or speaking like me that I always was doing, it's not reaching people. But I think music travels way faster, and it's like an instantaneous shock into your nervous system. If it works, like, who knows? I had no test audience. I was making all this alone, thinking like, huh, well, I have nobody for feedback, but I'm gonna keep going. Yeah. Also, if I get negative feedback or whatever positive feedback, it might change my state of mind. So I think it says 19 now. Are there 19 people in here? Maybe my number's messed up. It says 20. But yeah, we gotta save the best stuff to release it in the right moment, because it needs to be like a surprise, and people need to be like, oh, what the hell? What the hell is this? Who the fuck is this guy? That's what needs to happen. 13 plus 5. Play it again, the same one. I can play the same one again that we just played. Cause that one, like, you can listen to a couple times without it getting old. We can play all three. But I think this is a good intro. For Halloween, when I plan to release it, probably like beginning of October, and I'll just play it until maybe until like when price stops going up. But I think it's pretty good for Halloween.
I was buried, mocked, memed, forgotten. They said I was too slow, too old, too cheap to chase. But time moves different when your blocks still breathe. You didn't see me, didn't need me, but you will. Oh, you will. Ghost chain.
They said I was a clone, a copy without a crown. But I got the same bones, just no one wrote me down.
Still here, frightening. The ghost they left is lightning. While they dance with smoke and hype, I kept my rhythm tight. Now they're whispering my name, but I already changed the game. You praise the chain with fees, but mock the one that frees. We move the same blocks, but I don't sell dreams. Same code, no cloud. Same weight, less shout. You bow to the brand I built without.
Dead chain, huh?
Funny.
Alright, you guys can't see that one yet.
I've always liked Litecoin.
But
Yeah, I tweeted
I'll
about
put
it
all
in
this on Apple
2017.
Music. It's actually scheduled.
It's basically Bitcoin, right?
Yeah, the next one's Dead Chain Disco.
They called it ghost, said it was toast. Called it slow, a boomer's post. Now it's running, now it's hot. Funny how that memory rots. They said no devs, they said it's dead. But now they tweeting what we said. Screenshots gone, takes a raise. Now they want that silver taste. Gaslight, gatekeep, ghost chain glow. You can fake roots, but they still show. Flip flop fast when the price says go. But we been here, thought you should know. Gaslight, gatekeep, ghost chain burn. First they laugh, now they learn. Ghost chain, still alive. Who's that knocking? We survive. Gaslight, gatekeep, move that goal. Saying OG like they played a role. But we remember every post. Keep the fake love far from close. You dance for views, so fake dreams. Chase the pumps, ignored the beams. Now the truth's too loud to miss, and you're pretending this was bliss. You like what coins? Since when, bro? You said like coins just for show. Now it moves and you repost like you sit in front row close. They get cupped to, then gaslit. Now the chain goes through their script. You don't hold, you just flip. We don't need you in the clip. Gaslight, gatekeep, ghost chain rise. We stayed low, now touch the skies. You missed out, now switch your stance now. This ain't your second dance. Gaslight, gatekeep, we don't chase. Whole chain built on quiet grace. While you spin your viral bit, we just hold and never quit. Always said Litecoin was underrated. It was obvious. Wait, what's my password again?
Yeah. We're trying to make... I know there will be influencers that will come in and say those types of things. Just try to mock them at the same time. Oh, the overlay was on the whole time. It's kind of annoying. But yeah, you'll be able to stream this stuff to Apple Music. I already scheduled it. I forgot what date I chose. I can pull it up here. It's scheduled for, you can follow this page, October 9th. I think that's a Thursday. But if you go here, you'll get a notification when it's ready. I think. I don't know. I never used this before, but I think that's what it's for. Should sound better on Spotify and Apple Music. because I did remaster all the tracks the last few days. Yeah. I don't know why this isn't updating. It's like I stopped uploading them because it was like getting frozen. There might be like 100 by the time this project's done. It might last a full year. Or indefinitely, it depends on how well it does. So, yeah, it's gonna be a party. The best kind of party, because it's the underdog story. Alright guys, I don't know what else we're gonna do now. Can't wait though. I hope we get this high time frame breakout and this aligns pretty well. I mean, October 9th, that's like a week after the ETF's approved. Probably have momentum. Are these AI generated? Like, yeah, mostly, but basically I wrote out the core concepts that I wanted to express lyrically, and then the instrumentals that I thought would work. I generated a lot of the stuff in parts and then merged it together on an audio workstation that I used to use in college. But yeah, I'm trying to make it so it's not even noticeable, but it's definitely not me. It's not my voice, so. What time is the walk? I'll probably go down to the chicken sign. Maybe that's what I'll do tonight. After this, it takes me like 30 minutes to double check everything and attach the microphone and sync the IRL backpack. Probably like 30 minutes after I'm done with this stream. This channel's been going away for quite some time. Yeah, I mean, I hoped it would be nice if I could just work all day on this stuff, but right now it's I mean, it's self-funded for everything. I don't really want to take a sponsor. I'd prefer not to. But it needs to grow substantially for me to break even on it. I think we will. I think we can get there. Alright. Yeah, maybe I'll go do the IRL walk right now. There's 31 people in here now. Is that accurate? I can't even pull up my thing. No, there's 20. Is it the New York City tag? Oh, because I was doing New York City IRL stuff. So like half this channel, I'm keeping the chart streams, but I was adding IRL and then these content releases. Stream getting full. Yeah, I'll probably go out there here in a sec. We'll go down to the chicken sign. Maybe I'll do that now, because I don't have anything else to do. Shut the stream down. I feel like maybe someone's trying to shut my stream down. I don't know why I've had so many like server random crashes and reboots. It's quite annoying. I do need to figure out how to record this IRL stream. I think I saved it in my notes. Whoops. Somewhere here. Let's see. 6-hour recording. I need my current YouTube link. Sorry, I'm figuring out how to start recording my screen so when I transition to this IRL, it'll actually be recorded. Let's see, this is it. I think this should work. Maybe not. Let's see. Failed. Alright guys, I'm going to transition this to the intro for the IRL stream. We're gonna walk over and see if that sign is still up. It's Master's idea, so we'll go check that out. And for now, I'm gonna... Yeah, I should be live in like 20 minutes. I just gotta figure out this recording thing. But for now, we'll go to the New York City Library.
I learned to like the isolation. I learned to like the unpopularity. In a place like this, the New York Public Library with its marble stillness and quiet halls, solitude feels like a cathedral. I've been here before, not in this exact chair, but in this same condition, unseen, underestimated. It's always the same pattern. First dismissal, then the laughs, then the rejection, and finally that subtle shift. When power senses a threat, I've lived through it enough times to recognize the steps. And I've seen how it ends. The same people who once looked away, now wanting to stand beside you. It's hard, nearly impossible for most. Humans are wired for validation. We crave the nods, the handshakes, the warm approval of the crowd. You have to fight that instinct over and over once you're aware of it. Because once you understand the truth, once you realize they're laughing out of social conditioning without even knowing why would you want their approval? The more I thought about it, the more I didn't. I did the work. You didn't.